Now this time we're going to talk about destiny and what does it has to do with our birth chart or the Chinese astrology or any astrology. So some are saying about that life is about fated, when according to the astrology things will be happen. So why bother to still studying about this stuff, because it's going to manifest it. Again, I'm going to explain that there are many people who looks that they are looking for their good luck. Everything is good in life, everything is going to be smooth, which is, I think, that never happens. Everyone in this life is going to have their challenge. Everyone is going to have their learning curve. So life is very normal when your life is going up and down. The thing is that we are given these things called choice by the creators. This is the gift that is really being something is precious in every human. But when we are trying to manipulate using the skill, the skill or the given technique, good things is normally not happen. Okay, what is that about? I give you an example. Several days ago, there was a conversation with my friends. He was talking about his in-laws with the daughter-in-laws, a French Chinese woman. So now the daughter-in-law is really having a hard time from the parents because she didn't having an ability to conceive last year. So they looks like a missing and golden opportunity to have a baby that are born in the zodiac of last year. Whatever the reason behind, maybe it is the astrologer or whoever give them the information that the zodiac last year perhaps bring luck, bring good fortune, whatever it is, and as a baby it's going to match up with your birth and to the parents, whatever the reason is, okay, it doesn't matter. So the most important things here is that this belief is making a drama inside the family because the ability to conceive is not there and they miss the opportunity and it looks like very rare chances, and they have to wait. If you want to look for the same zodiac, you have to wait for another 12 years, which is a long time to do, isn't it? So let me share with you some things about years. So there's some truths behind that, but as a practitioner, I believe God is very generous. So every single year, there's an opportunity to get there. So if you say that's a golden opportunity, that baby is going to bring fortune, I tell you, same things. You can have it too in this year. You don't have to wait until another set of zodiac. You want to say that compatibility of the energy, let's say last year was a year of a pig. In a Chinese zodiac. So pig, normally the energy behind is water. According to the Chinese, water means fortune, it's blessing. So maybe that's one of the reasons that they wanted. But water energy is not only the pig. This year is still water. You can still find another year with water. Even if you don't, there's a month. So you have to know what is behind that you're searching. So it's not only about the year, then you don't have to pressure your daughter in order to have that specific, because having a child, it's an affinity. You're not somehow, you wanted to have a child, the child will come to you. Though the universe is very generous, you can get that. Now, everything is called affinity. This is destiny. So this all information is about the study of the Chinese metaphysics. This is all about the destiny. As a human, we cannot manipulate it. And even there's a lot of practices that are being done, they're doing to select a date and then using a cesarean. They're still in the process, the human error can happen. So which is meaning the interfere of the universe, which is like the baby comes out before the date that we selected. It's like, what a coincidence, but this just means that that baby is not being affinity. There's no destiny with that baby. There's no destiny with the soul. This is how the universal law as well. If the baby can bring you luck, there's another side that's possible to happen. There's a baby. It's going to also bring you misfortune. So in Indonesia, there's a saying. It's when I was a child, and I think the people in my generations, they will remember this. There's a lot of sayings. It's being very popular. Banyak anak, banyak rezeki. So which means that the more children you have, the more fortune you have. Okay, let me share with you why these things come into. Maybe for some of you, like, make no sense. This Asian family or whatever is so ridiculous. They're forcing some things using the belief. No, there's some truth behind. There is some things they want to share with you. Like, imagine like this: if you have a child, and that child happens to be a prosperous child, that child happens to live a good living, or going to a good school, or going to be someone that is able to have a good capacity. So who will be inherited? Who will be taking care of his needs? Of course, the parents, isn't it? So where the universe is going to give the money to? Of course, the parent. This is what they know and that what they want. And this is what happens, for instance, you see in live cases, after a certain child was born, the father or the mother immediately getting a new project, or their business, whatever they do, suddenly become famous or booming. Then they get more income. So it's affected the whole family. This is the reason why people using the date selection. So I will say that when they are a little bit tricky, when they only want these things, if a person is keep expecting a child that brings that luck, like a rich person, so he must be very, I don't say he only, they must be very desperate. They must be wanting like a children's, like going to a casino gambling, because by having the children's, okay, they will get inherited the luck. Very unfair to the child. So this is not about to select, to do the selections for a baby. What kind of baby you want, or what type of soul you want to attract, is some soul that can get along with you well, and you're going to live with them happily. A part of like making successful life, when the person is teachable and able to learn things well, they have the capability to be whatever they want to be and to be successful. And plus a little bit feng shui, they get a very good luck. So there's no worries or borders to fear of losing your years, only because also if you know a little bit the Chinese astrology, you know that the Trinity, let's say the pig, is going to get along well with the sheep and get along well with the rabbit. Perhaps some members in the family is happened in this zodiac. So when this pig coming in, it will be a very good, sorry to say, feng shui doesn't work that way. It's not only having these three people, then you will become rich or you'll become happy. No, there's some more to see. Or the other way to see that is that there's a clashing. Let's say this year is a red year. It's going to clash with all the horse. So does it mean all the people with a horse is going to have a problem? Not that way, isn't it? So you have to read what is inside. Now, I would like to invite you to join our study group, or I welcome you to write to me in a personal, or send me your videos with your questions, something to do with this, or maybe you have some experience. Feel welcome. I would like to have this group and study together, grow together. The first, of course, we are going to clear up all the superstitions around this metaphysics. This is something very beautiful art from the ancient times. It's been practiced for 1,000 years, and it's benefit a lot of people's life. This is something very good tools to share with. Looking forward to talk to you. Thank you. Bye-bye.